Tell me what today was like. I know today was the first read-through, and I understand, but this is the first time that even David Mamet heard these words read.
Yes. Well, it's always like the first day of school. It's very exciting and nervous-making. But I think everyone, before even David and everyone showed up, there was the Actors' Equity meeting, and so all the actors were sitting around, and so we had some time, and for about 10 or 15 minutes, everyone was just saying, "But what about this when he says this, or what about that line, or what?" Just laughing hysterically, and which I thought was a good sign. Everyone was so positive about it all, and yeah, the reading went very well. It's a wonderful cast, and so it just flew by, and David was very positive and happy, and Joe seemed pleased, and so, you know.
Talk about the guy that you play.
President Charles H.P. Smith. He's rather conservative and and thuggish. As I was saying to someone, it's as if one of those men from Glengarry ran for office and got in, and now he doesn't want to let go. He doesn't want, his re-election campaign is not going well, and so they basically told him he's pretty much on the way out, and he tries in many desperate ways to turn things around.
Now, I asked Dylan about this play and some of the others, and they said it's sort of like Ionesco meets David Mamet. I mean, in his canon of work, David Mamet, where would you put it?
Ionesco?
I got it for 3 people.
Wow. Oh, they're just being pretentious. Just drop in Ionesco. I think it if you've followed his work, it falls naturally in there. It certainly is I think an out and out comedy, and yet it has something to say, and I think it's not about any specific administration. It's just about the process and how screwed up it can get, but I mean, it's like any other play. It's about the relationships and how they communicate with one another and what they say and what they don't say, and I think it is also very moving. I find it very moving at the end of this play, what happens. There's many things happen. I mean, it's also, the play there's a huge debate about gay marriage. It's very pro-gay marriage ultimately, even though the president isn't exactly for it. But I think it will surprise people, and it's wildly funny and entertaining.